Tim Mercer, a tough day. Trent Bridget always plays well, doesn't he? I guess first thing this morning, probably looking at that pitch, you might have hoped there was a little bit more help in it than there was.
Yeah, I think so. There sort of was a pretty live covering of grass on it, so we were hopeful that we'd get a bit more assistance from it. Your margin for errors here, especially, are pretty small. It's quite small ground with the boundaries in one side and very quick outfield. But having said that, we haven't bowled well enough today. We know that. In amongst ourselves, aside from probably Toby, who was outstanding all day. I think all of us have got stuff to work on and stuff to improve for tomorrow.
The fact they batted first suggests they looked at the pitch and were happy. Yeah, okay, this is going to play home knowledge. It's going to bat well. So
yeah.
They got their reward for it.
Yeah, it's very dry underneath. It's very dry and cracked. Not sort of typical of a Trent Bridge pitch that I've seen here before. So obviously they've played a number of games here this year and know their conditions pretty well. But I think even for them, they were surprised perhaps how well it played, because I think the games here this year have probably sort of nipped around a bit more than that.
Watching the bowling was off a bit today. Is it the drop in the 2020? I mean, obviously Tom and Martin, they've come out of a busy 2020 schedule. Is it easy going back to red ball and getting back to your line and length? Because Tom was so consistent first half of the season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, and that injury was untimely for him because he was absolutely flying at the time. And he hasn't played a red ball game for probably a couple of months. So we always knew he was going to be slightly rusty coming into this game. We felt his sort of extra height and pace and swing would suit conditions here. And he's had a tough day, and he'll come back better and stronger for it tomorrow. Martin, as you said, has been playing a lot of white ball cricket. I've been there myself, not so much recently, but back in the day it can be tough to go from bowling just 4 overs a day to suddenly having to put together sort of spells of 5-6 overs. But as I said, we know it wasn't good enough from us all today.
Toby was fantastic this evening. You bowled yourself well this first thing this morning and again tonight, but Toby's spell in particular this evening was what we've seen from Toby all year. Yeah,
we sort of spoke about it in there. That was probably sort of international class bowling, and the rest of us were probably a fair way off that. But he bowled as he has done all year. He's been outstanding. He's been consistent. He's moved the ball. He's made it look like we're sort of playing on a different wicket when he's bowling. So without him, it could have been really ugly today. But he was outstanding throughout the course. And to bowl 8 overs at the end of the day is a good testament to his fitness as well.
Obviously, you'll be coming out for early polls tomorrow. But whatever happens in the morning, it's over to the batters as well to say, well, look, you've seen what they've done on it. You've got to go and do the same.
Yeah, it's things can change around quickly in 4-day cricket. We know that. We've got to start well again with the ball tomorrow, and then continue that and make sure that we don't sort of perhaps give as many boundary balls and 4 balls as we did today, because we don't want them getting too far away from us, and then, as you say, a case of putting together a good first innings score, which we're more than capable of doing.
That short boundary has to be a factor, doesn't it, when you look at the overnight score, to say, well, actually, what percentage of that 370 odd is factored in because of how short that boundary is?
Yeah, I think you probably, if we walked off and conceded 300 runs in the day, that's probably where we would ideally like to be. There's an extra 70 there, sort of, perhaps with the short side and just the poor quality of our bowling throughout the day, really. So we know we've probably gifted them 70 too many in the day, but beauty is we've got a chance to rectify that tomorrow.
Thanks for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Cheers.